Cap and trade is not designed to help family-owned Oregon fuel businesses. It's designed to transition Oregon away from petroleum-based fuels. And for OFA's hundreds of family companies, marketers, and retailers, that's not an easy pill to swallow. This concept has created an emotional and complicated dialogue within the OFA. Our many member companies are impacted greatly depending on their geographic location, size, business structure, and ability to invest and innovate. This also greatly impacts all of our customers. That said, I want to thank all those that have been working on LC19 for addressing the many issues that our industry has raised by doing it by zip code instead of city, and the concerns understood about truck stops on Oregon and Washington and Idaho borders. The obvious concern is that a big truck can travel all the way through the state of Oregon without buying fuel. And if there is a cap and trade additional cost in fuel in Oregon, the truck stops will go right through and buy it in Washington, where there isn't such a program right now. So thank you very much for acknowledging this critical issue. So I'm glad that Colin and Daniel were before me, because we have significant questions and concerns about how this is going to be implemented. All of the conversation just a minute ago didn't necessarily include the fact that the importers are going to be the obligated party. It's not the fuel seller. So when you talk about a bill of lading from the rack, the imported parties, so that we're talking about BP and Shell, they're not going to have a bill of lading of where that fuel's going. That fuel can go all over. So we have, I just got through saying, we have a fuel delivery business. So we take our trucks, some of them, and we go to the rack, and we deliver fuel inside and outside of these impacted areas. So I don't know how the state's going to give an exemption based on any data that the importer would have. Does that make sense to people?
Mm-hmm. Presumably, Mark, they would be comparing the information they're getting from the station with the information they're getting from the importer?
Well, it's not always a station that the fuel gets delivered to. It can be a commercial tank, it can be a vehicle to vehicle. So we go out every night, as an example, and we deliver and fill all of Cisco Foods trucks. So a significant amount of the fuel is going to be outside of this kind of station retail issue. The other thing is, what about fuel coming from Eugene and coming into the Portland market? So we think that there needs to be a substantial amount of time sitting down, with the various parties and really walking through all of these issues.
Clarification.
Yes, Senator Brzezinski.